Okay, so this is my video on Annie Sloan chalk paint, and I am chalk painting my kitchen cupboards. I've used this paint before on several pieces of furniture. I actually used the graphite mixed with Indian ink to get a pure black. But I will be painting my cupboards with the pure white and the clear soft wax. I did purchase a wax brush today because I did use a t-shirt to do my other pieces, and it did work just fine, but I believe that the brush will make it easier to apply the waxing. So these cupboards are hardwood maple. I will be painting over the hardware and doing a distressed look with the copper underneath because that's what kind of look I like. So as I paint these, I will only be painting the fronts. I'm not going to remove anything from my cupboards because it isn't necessary. That's what's easiest for me and my family. I've just taped off the inside. I will only do the front cupboard here and the ledge here and to here, but not past the tape. So I've taped off this little part here just to make it easier to paint this area. And I'm going to paint this large little end storage cabinet we have in this side of our kitchen now, just to see how it's going to look. And then eventually I will be doing all the cabinets in the kitchen, as well as all these down here. I have taped off the drawers here. As you can see, they're pretty worn, but that's okay because I've used this chalk paint before and on all different kinds of surfaces, and I think it's going to be beautiful. I will not be sanding. I'll wipe it down with a washcloth and some mild dish soap just to make sure that everything's clean. And I will only be doing the fronts of the drawers, not the insides or the sides here, so I've taped them off just to make it easier. Like I said, I'm not going to empty anything out of my cupboards. This paint has zero smell, so it will not affect my kids or husband. And I'll get started. Okay, so I am going to now pour the pure white chalk paint into a separate container. I always do this with my chalk paint because I don't want to be leaving the top off of it, you know, for an extended period of time. I'll probably be painting on and off today, depending on what my kids are up to. So I want to be able to just pour the paint into a container that I can paint out of, and then I will seal my can back up to just make sure that it maintains the same quality. I also will be painting the cupboards with this brush that I had around the house. It's a 2-inch typical mid-grade paintbrush. I did buy the wax brush, the Annie Sloan wax brush, because I believe that it will make it a lot easier. We will see. So I'm going to start painting. Okay, so far I used a brush and I could see a lot of brush marks. This is one coat. So I switched to a denser, smaller roller. You can see the difference here with brush marks. Kind of notice the difference with the roller is working better here. Okay, so this is the chalk paint with 2.5 coats. No wax. Now I'll sand it. Okay, so I've sanded it down to my distressed liking. And now I'm going to apply the soft wax with the brush. Just get a little on there, spread it around evenly. Go right over the hardware with it. That'll seal the paint on the metal too. And it's literally wax on, take a t-shirt, wax it off.